Hey guys, so this is Paul Purnell, and I'm here to welcome you to the Film in a Year video blog.
In this video, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, about the project, about the timeline, and how you can get involved.
Well, let's start off with a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Paul Thomas Parnell, and I'm a filmmaker and visual effects artist, as well as illustrator. I've done a lot of different work and done freelance for the last 10 years or so, doing illustration and other things. I've worked with an international ministry doing all of their video production as well as media management, and the last 2 years I've had my own business that's pretty much been our focus, is websites and video production. And all of these skills have led me to one place, and that place is this year creating my first feature film. I, like many of you, have probably learned the majority of the things that I know from watching YouTube videos and reading blogs. And so I hope, just like for me, there were so many resources out there, that I can be a resource to other people that hope to make a feature film in a year. This feature film project is going to be, micro budget. So we're talking about like way little. This project is really more about me finishing my first feature film than it turning out to be the best feature film ever. I don't expect this to be a blockbuster, Steven Spielberg feature film with, CG dinosaurs or anything like that. A film in a year project is really about trying to create my first feature film. I was inspired by Robert Rodriguez and Rebel Without a Crew, as well as Film Riot and Indiegogo and Wayside Creations and Freddie W. A lot of these guys, Corridor Digital, just really inspire me to create really cool stuff. And I've learned so much from all of them, and I feel like now is the time to start putting that knowledge into practice. I've created a lot of short films and films for commercial clients, but this is my first delve into actually creating a full-length film. The film itself will be 90 minutes, approximately. I don't have a script yet. I only have some kernels of ideas, so it's really cool. You get to kind of walk through the whole process with me. I've just recently talked to a couple of guys who've come on board to be my co-producers, and they're going to help me manage the process. I want it to have something to do with science fiction, not too much visual effects, but I am a visual effects artist, and so that's an asset I can bring to my film, and I really love science fiction and visual effects. Now, I don't want the film to be driven by visual effects, but I do want visual effects that can help punctuate ideas, like that extra something. I do have a lot of cool ideas that I'm going to try and implement, and we'll see kind of how it all works out. I've sort of told you why I'm doing this, and basically, in Robert Rodriguez's book, Rebel Without a Crew, he had this idea. I don't remember if he got it from someone else or if it's his idea, but basically everybody's got a few bad movies in them. And if you want to make movies, then you need to get those, 3 scripts out of you as quickly as possible. Now, everybody liked his first script, so I don't know if that's exactly true, but I do think that if I'm going to ever create feature films, then I need to start somewhere, and so this is that somewhere. So at the end of this, I hope to not only have a feature film, but also have a lot of skills, experience, and knowledge, so that when I go to create my next feature film, it will be much easier. So that all said, I'm not doing this without a plan. The basics of the plan are, from now till July, I'm going to be doing pre-production. And so that's going to be, the writing, the storyboards, finding the resources, casting, pretty much all of the pre-production we're going to do for the first about 6 or 7 months of the year. And that way, by the time we get to production, hopefully I'll have good storyboards, good shot lists, then production should go very smoothly. And that's going to be in July and August. And then when production's over, we're going to basically take September through December and do all editing, the color correction, the visual effects, the sound design, and the music. And I'm really excited when I break it all down and see, all of the pieces. I know that, between me and the other people that are involved and all of the people that will probably get involved, that we'll be able to do this and bring this whole project to pass. Pretty much it just comes down to it. I'm willing to put the time in and really make this thing happen.
There's several ways you can get involved. And first off, just go to paulparnell.com/workwithus, and there you'll see 3 different submission forms. The first one is for casting. If you're interested in being in the movie, then you can submit all your information to the casting form. If you're interested in being a part of the crew form, and if you have props or awesome locations, you can submit to the props or locations form.
Now remember, we're not going to have any money to pay actors or crew right now, and there's no money for locations or props. Pretty much we're on zero budget. I will be creating some props myself for sure, from the skills that I learned from indiegogo, and I'll be trying to put as much production value as I can in this piece with as little actual money, but I'm going to be putting a lot of time in, which is, if you've ever heard the saying, time is money. And also you might be wondering, if we make money, what are we going to do with it? Well, right now the plan is, if we make money, we're going to put that money back into an account to then make another film, and that film will hopefully be bigger and better and have more cool stuff, more effects, more props, more locations, more awesome actors, and so that's kind of the plan right now. And if you're wondering anything else, you can always email me at info@paulparnell.com. So one last note, this video blog will update Mondays and Friday evenings, really late. And in those updates, on Monday I'll be kind of giving you a lowdown of what I want to do this week. And then on Fridays I'll let you know how it turned out. Like, was I able to get those things accomplished, or was that just way too much stuff that I was trying to do, and just kind of give you a clue into the filmmaking process. So you'll be a part of the script writing, you'll be a part of the pre-production, the resource gathering, casting, all of that, and I'll share a little bit of that stuff with you as well in these video blogs. So I hope you tune in, and thanks for watching, and let's go make a movie.